Hey, what is up everybody, it's me PSFreak33, and today we are going to be bringing you a care package elevating tutorial, because I know there are a few of you out there who are still struggling with this glitch, and I want to make sure everyone is on the same basis as us, so that we're not leaving anyone out of the glitches, because I know a few newcomers come to our channel, or new glitchers in general, so they might not know how to do all these glitches, and after a while throughout our videos we just kind of assume that you guys know all these things. So if you guys are ever confused, just drop us a message, and we're always happy to do tutorials, because we always get positive comments like me doing tutorials that I'm really good at them. So hopefully I can keep that trend going. And now we're going to be showing you a care package elevating tutorial. So I'm not going to get into too much details on our actual game setup in general. The only thing I'm actually going to be showing you is really the class. So make sure, what we like to do is we like to have it on capture the flag. Only because capture the flag, it lets us get points a lot easier when we're carrying the flag. That way you can get care packages and 2 kills. It makes boosting a lot easier and glitching much faster. So other than that, I'm not going to be showing you all of the settings and all that in general, really specific. Just go to custom classes, and you want to have them on allowed. And what I do is, on our teams, we have this class, care package elevate. What it is basically is you want engineer. If you do not have engineer, well, more specifically, if the host does not have engineer, the glitch will not work. So this is a must-have in order to make sure the glitch works. I'm going to be showing you throughout this video what things cause the glitch not to work and what actually allows it to work. So there is a lot of different things that can kind of confuse you. You'll be doing it and you'll be like, why does it all of a sudden not work now? It just worked a second ago. There is a lot of different tricks to it, and a lot of things you kind of need to know to make sure that doesn't happen. So there is a lot of areas that we have been getting to with care package elevating. So we figured that it would probably be a good idea to actually make a tutorial. So let's get started. We're going to be doing this on Aftermath for starters. But before we get into it, I want to go over 3 common mistakes which are most likely to be the reasons why the glitch will not work for you, because these mistakes are quite easy to make, and if you screw up on any of them, the glitch will not work, therefore the care package will not elevate. So first thing I'm going to be showing you the glitch actually done correctly, then afterwards I'm going to go into detail on each individual mistake. So firstly, when you start out the lobby, you should be boosting off your friend for care packages. And what you should be trying to do is try to get 2 care packages touching each other. It doesn't matter how they are touching each other, it just matters that they are touching each other in some kind of way. It doesn't matter if they're stacked beside each other. Beside each other is kind of hard to tell, because sometimes it looks like they're touching, but they're not actually quite touching. So try and aim for a stack or one leaning on top of the other one. And then obviously, once you make sure that they're both touching each other, obviously, next thing you should be checking for is if one of the ones that are touching each other are actually upright. You can tell by looking at the ends of the care package where it says lift here. If the lift here sign is sideways or upside down, obviously it's upside down. Or you can look on top of the care package, and if you see these little bumps at each end, those are only visible on one side of the care package. So if you see those bumps on top or the lift here sign that's actually not upside down, that means the care package is upright. If it's not upright, the care package will go ballistic and not go in the right area that you want it to. Next thing you should check for is if the host has engineer on. I'm the host, so I look at my class, I have engineer on, therefore the glitch will actually work, according to everything else I already mentioned. So you kind of pick which one you want to go for. I'm going to get my friend to hack this one, because the other one's kind of slanting. You're not going to be able to elevate with that one. I want to go with one that's actually flat and actually vertical and upright, because we already checked that was upright. So you hack the one that you want to elevate with, and then you take the other one. That is how the glitch basically works. You take the other one, and then the one that you're on that hacked will elevate. You also have to make sure that the person throwing the care packages is on the same team as the host. In this case, I was host and I was throwing the care packages, so it didn't matter. But if someone else wants to do the elevator glitch and they want to throw the care packages to do it, they have to be on the team that the host is on. I'll explain that in detail further on one of the mistakes. The first mistake, obviously, would be making sure if engineer is on. Because right here, I'm just going to be showing you that obviously the care package is upright. I can see the lift here sign obviously is upright. I can read it. It's not upside down. See the bumps on top. Except I check my perks, and I notice that I don't have engineer on. But the care packages are indeed touching. So it does make it looks like it should work, but because I don't have engineer on, I'm going to get my friend to hack the top one. You won't actually know that he hacks it. I didn't even know. I was clueless here. I didn't even know he hacked it because I didn't have engineer on, so it didn't flash red. So I take the other care package that was touching it, and it didn't elevate. So it was touching, it was upright, and everything else, except I did not have engineer on. That was the only mistake in that one. Now the second mistake that you're going to be making is that not only does the host have to have engineer on, but the second mistake is kind of like, well, okay, right here, obviously, I'm noticing that they're both touching, except this care package is kind of upside down. Notice how the bumps are on top and the lift here sign was upside down? It's kind of obvious. So if you take the other one that it's touching, it should elevate, but it probably won't go in the right area. Occasionally, upside down care packages will work. I've never seen a sideways care package work, but but upside down ones will work occasionally. Just saying that. So make sure they're always upright. So that was the second mistake, is making sure that's upright. Third mistake is having someone throw the care packages that is not on the same team as the host. So obviously my friend is throwing the care packages right now. He's got 2 touching. He's got one that's upright. The one on the bottom is upright, so we can hack that one and elevate with it. However, if you notice, he's on the opposite team. I'm the host. I'm on the other team. So if he's not on my team, if he's not on the host team, the glitch will not work. Because I just hacked this care package that way. That now he takes it. If he was on my team doing this, that would work. But because since he wasn't on the team and I had engineer on, it does not work. So I had engineer on. The care packages were touching and everything, but it just didn't work because of that mistake. So I'm going to go over it one more time. Make sure the care packages are touching. This is actually done successfully. Make sure they're touching. Make sure the care package is upright. Make sure you have engineer on, and make sure the person that is throwing the care packages that are throughout the map are actually on the same team. So make sure the person throwing the care packages is on the same team as the host, and make sure the host has engineer on. I'll go over in detail into that more because I know it's kind of hard to actually understand while you're watching all this at the same time. And then obviously you get to pick what care package you want. And I think there's actually an example actually go in here that it actually either one of them actually would have worked. So I'll go into detail. So now the areas that you can actually do this successfully is one, getting outside of Aftermath by doing this. Obviously the one to the bottom right is kind of on its side, so I can't use that one. The one right here is upright and they are touching. The one top's kind of slanted, so I'm going to use the one on the bottom that's flat and actually upright and touching. And I have engineer on, and I was the one throwing the care packages, so it doesn't matter. But if someone else were to throw the care packages, they have to be on the same team as the host. Otherwise, it will not elevate. So you have to be on the same team if you're going to be throwing the care package as the host. That is a must-have. Now, here's another example on raids. So right here, that care package is kind of on a slant. I don't want to use that one, so obviously I'm going to be wanting to use one that's flat. And obviously this one right here is flat, it's upright, obviously because of the bumps and the lift here sign makes it show that it's upright. So I'm going to use this one, get my friend to hack that one, and I use it to elevate when I take the other care package that's touching. You take the other one that was touching it in order to get it to elevate. So I'm going to be showing you one more example, and I'm going to be showing it to you on the map drone. Just another easy one. So make sure 2 care packages are touching. Make sure... Obviously these are touching. I could use either one here. In this case, it'd be easier to use the bottom one. I don't know why I use the top, because now I'm going to have to lean over carefully and might accidentally fall off. But when you take it, obviously it goes up in the air, and then it works. Because it's kind of hard to try grab the one underneath when you're kind of standing on the top. So if the one underneath is like flat, you might as well use that one. I kind of screwed up there. I might as well. Even though there's not as much room to stand on, so it's kind of like 50-50. It all depends on what you really want. So just make sure, once again, that the care package is upright. The host has engineer on, and the people throwing the care package are on the same person as the host. If not, the host can throw the care packages. So make sure all those are right and the care packages are touching and everything will go alright. So hopefully this guys helped you guys, and I'll see you guys later, and please subscribe for more tutorials.